Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our next edition of Tiger Eye Talk. We do have a guest that will be joining us today. Her name is Dee Boone from Dee Boone Consulting. She should be here in just a few moments. This is my team member, Laura Brown, that is joining me currently. Thank you, Laura, for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yes, and here comes our guest, Dee Boone. Hello, Dee. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great, ladies. How are you?
Awesome. I was just introducing Laura. She is one of my team members that's going to be joining us here today as we have the next episode of Tiger Eye Talk. I'm going to introduce Dee, and then Dee, I'll give you the opportunity as well to introduce yourself further and kind of tell us a little bit about what you do in your consulting business, okay?
Oh, okay. Awesome. Sounds good.
So this is Dee Boone, a lively CEO of Dee Boone Consulting. With a lineage rich in education and ministry, she blends divine communication with savvy business skills. Dee's journey began as a social media trainer and business mindset coach, where her knack for communication and creativity shined. Today, Dee Boone Consulting, she leverages her expertise to help entrepreneurs, artists, and small business owners expand online their influence and craft winning strategies. These skill spans from social media, online branding, and marketing, which she imparts through insightful workshops and online groups. Her motto, learn, love, lead your way to success, embodies her role as a guiding force. I love that. Learn, love, lead your way to success. Yes, I love that. She's not just a business leader, but a trusted advisor, nurturing dreams into reality. With a passion for growth and success, Dee empowers those seeking to transform their approach and mindset. If you're a business owner aiming for a stronger online presence and strategic edge, Dee Boone is your go-to expert. Awesome. Welcome, Dee. We're so glad to have you.
Thank you for allowing me to be here to speak with you and your audience. I'm delighted.
Awesome. Tell us, go a little bit more in depth about your consulting business and how you help your clients.
Oh, okay, great. Well, what I love about my business, what I do, is really giving them the opportunity to share who they are, what they do, and how they help people. And so my focus of helping people become more adept of their expanding their brand is simple. It's really just giving a clear message and idea of who they are, what they do, and how they help it. Because people like doing business with folks they know, like, and trust. Now, you probably heard these terms time and time again, but it's true. You know?
Yes, it's very true.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, and so it's real simple, and that's what I bring. It's just make it simple, make it easy for you to understand. Better yet, make your business work for you and not the other way around. Make it work for you, make it easy. You know, because who wants to go back and work for a job that they hate? Your business should not be something that turns into a hustle. I know you hear that a lot, side hustles and whatnot, but there's no joy in that. You want joy in your business. And whatever that business is, it's because it was created from within yourself. That's why business mindset coaching is so important, because if you're not connected to those three things, learning, loving, and leading, you could cancel Christmas. You're not going to stay in your business for a long time. You're doing it for the wrong reasons. You have to have a why that's so powerful that'll make you want to do your business for free. But don't.
Don't do that.
But don't. I don't recommend that.
Awesome. Laura, do you have a quick question for Dee?
Just, with the we hear a lot of times that the things are saturated. Like there's a lot of consultants, a lot of VAs, there's a lot of this, a lot of that. What do you specialize in? Like,
okay, I specialize in three key areas. Okay, just a little background about me. I started in the IT field. It doesn't look it, but I'm super techie. Okay.
we love our techies.
But I'm in IT. I was the training and develop. I was the senior learning officer, right? And as a result, I can talk to the techie folks. They love bells and whistles. They love it. They absolutely love to give, hey, this is the newest, the greatest thing. And the business owners are like, if I hit this button, will it work? Will it work? That's all I want. And so my unique skill is to translate the tech speak into business. So business owners can actually use these bells and whistles that the techie guys are so excited about. And that's happening right now with AI. You got everybody screaming, AI, AI, AI. Okay. But what does that mean to me as a business owner? How can I leverage that? How can I make money using AI? Well, there's some things you got to learn and know and understand. I'll give you a great case in point. Do you ladies remember Star Trek?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. In the original series, what did they do? They always went to the computer and they would ask them a question, right? And that's considered a prompt. That's what we're doing with AI. We type in a prompt and we ask it to do something and it gives us the answer back. But the trick is, most of us are really not that savvy with asking the right question to get the answer that we desire, and so it's a learning process. And that's the unique part of what I do, is helping people understand how to communicate, how to connect properly with technology that supports them, and as a result, making their business work better for them.
Awesome. Awesome. Are there certain techie platforms that you find more business owners use on a regular basis that they might need to understand better?
Well, here's the thing. We're still in the early phases of this particular platform of AI, right?
Yes,
so there are a lot of tools out there that you could play with. So I say go and review it, but don't settle, because here's there's a shaking that's going to happen. I would next year, then you'll see all the winners up top. Because there's so many AI. I mean, people are just coming up with new ideas on how to use AI, and the core is Chat GPT, right? And we all know that. Okay, so now, but here's the thing: that tool is only updated up to 2021, right? So it's learning. It's learning from us now.
Yes, it is.
And so just a little FYI, people, please don't put your personal information in there. Don't put your social security number in there.
Don't do that.
Yeah, just don't do that. Don't do it.
No.
It'll come back and bite you. Trust that.
For sure.
Leave your address and personal information of who you are out of AI, because it will be leveraged. It's a learning tool. Right now, it's just pretty much saying, hey, what you got? We're going to play with it, right now. So right now, I'm out of recommending. I don't want to recommend anything until the main players show up.
That makes sense.
We're in beta right now. We're in beta testing. So
awesome. So, are there specific, I guess, technology skills that you have to explain to some of your clients as you're working with them?
Oh yeah, yes. Understanding one of the key elements about my business is I work with business owners who did not grow up with the internet or social media.
Some of us
Now,
older business owners
yeah, well,
that
but there
have
are
to learn
young,
our technology as we go.
right. Well, here's the thing: there's a young generation that didn't grow up with it as we think. Because I had to learn that from a young man that I was working with. He's like, "Oh, I really don't know social media that well.
Mm-hmm.
So can you help me?" And I was like, "Really? But aren't you like under 30?" You know, like, and he was like, he's like,
Right.
"Yeah." It's like I was into sports, you know, and I
Mhm.
was like, "Oh, okay." You
He's
know,
Or if you had
he's
parents, like we were parents. Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Laura.
I was saying, or if you had parents that were, we didn't let our kid deal with social media. So it was really, he's 19 now, but I think he was pretty close to 17 before I got a little more lenient with like, okay, fine. So I could see that with definitely with social media when, I was a scared parent that was like, no, just stay off of it, trust and believe, so.
but and you know, here's something interesting. I want to tell you something, but I don't want to freak you out about this. Okay. Facebook literally wants you to be on, have a profile or wants to know about you from the moment you are born until you pass away.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Scary.
So what's happening? There's this young girl that her name is Crochet Rock, right? Now she's a rapper slash actress slash crazy lady, and she just live streamed her birth of her son.
Oh, wow.
Now, trust and believe, this kid is going to have his own account
Mhm.
by the end of the week. you know,
Right.
and but that is more normal than we think.
Mhm.
It feels unnatural, certain age grades, but it's important to be aware that this is a part of our culture. And that's the other thing. In those areas, when I'm working with business owners who are not familiar with the internet or social media, I help them understand the culture. There's a culture behind each social media tool.
Yes.
You don't do the same thing in Facebook as you would do in LinkedIn, and as you would not do the same thing in X, formerly known as Twitter, in Instagram
Mhm.
or Facebook, right?
That's true.
These each has a unique culture, and in that culture, there's a particular audience. Is your target audience in that social media group, in that culture? And helping them understand that is it's crucial because you want to connect with your tribe. Where's your tribe? Is it on Facebook? Is it on LinkedIn? Is it on X? Is it on TikTok? You know, and so the only way of finding that out is doing a branding assessment. And that's what I do with my clients. Go
Awesome.
in, look at your target market, and identify where they are.
That's awesome. 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 And it's
Wonderful.
important. And some business owners may or may not understand how important that is to find your target audience and actually speak to those people versus speaking to everybody.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah. If you're selling to everybody, you're selling to no one.
Yes, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, what's the best compliment you've ever received from someone you work with?
Helping them understand their business You know, there are times when you have a great idea and you know that this could work, but you don't know how it could work. And so, getting with me, one of the things I'm very good at is brainstorming and visioning. So,
Awesome.
if you have a particular idea, you brainstorm, go through the process, and then I will expand your vision.
Nice.
That is my gifting. And it's like, oh, I never considered that. I never thought about that. You know, and so helping them really understand their business and the different opportunities that their business can offer that was never considered before.
Awesome. That's awesome. So awesome. Laura, you have another question for Dee? Not yet.
Sorry about the music in the background.
Do you have a pet? What's your biggest pet peeve, Dee? When
Oh,
working
well,
with
time wasting. Oh goodness. I am a massive, when it comes to my schedule, I am on it. You know, my first thing I do, when I wake up in the morning and whatnot, and after my morning prayers and meditation and everything, I look at my calendar. I'm like, okay, what's happening? What's going on? And I'm there. I'm present. I'm 100% when I am in a meeting or scheduled a virtual coffee. You have my full attention, and I'm there. It bothers me when people take advantage of my time. And just that's one of my pet peeves. Because I understand the value. Here's the reason why my time became more precious after the pandemic. Seeing so many people pass away. I moved to North Carolina 4 months before the pandemic hit.
Wow.
So I am originally from Connecticut.
Mm.
And when the pandemic hit, it hit the Northeast, New York, tri-state area very hard.
Yes.
I lost a lot of friends. A lot of friends that I'll, never see again or speak to. Um, that really hit hard. And as a result of that, the people I connect with, I let them know how I feel about them.
Awesome.
Whereas before, it's like, hey, okay, bye, bye. I'm like, hey, I appreciate you, love you. I say that now because I don't know if I'm going to ever hear from them again.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So it's really about valuing life. Yeah.
Values are very important.
Yeah.
And each business person needs to determine what exactly their values are. And
Yeah.
for you, you definitely have that figured out. Every business owner may or may not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's
I
really
think it's a hard one when we discuss those values and stuff because we think we have a set. And then when you really sit down with yourself and you're like, some things are changing about that. Like, especially for me, setting boundaries changed my value system. In what was super important because those boundaries when I started setting boundaries, it was like those are becoming that value and it was changing. So it's definitely a hard thing to sit with when you're not quite sure. For sure. That is wonderful.
really good. So what is a number one takeaway that your clients has experienced by working with you?
Oh yeah. Empowerment.
Empowerment.
They know what to do next. They got a roadmap. They have clear indication of what's next and how to do it. That is the key. For me, listen, who has time for fluff? I don't have time for fluff. I want to make it work. Make this thing work. Listen, I don't want anybody coming back and saying, yeah, we did stuff. I'm not sure what that stuff was.
Right.
You know, no. You're walking away. You got a plan. You got an action plan. You know what to do next. You feel empowered. You're excited about it. Here's one of the things that I love helping business owners do: is stay in love with the business.
Oh, that's a
Stay
good
in
one.
love with it. Because again, learn, love, and lead. Learning is collecting the knowledge, using it, leveraging it. Loving is a state of loving the things that make you feel good. What do you love to do? Where do you love to go? What do you love to eat? Who do you love? All right. Your business should be a part of that. I love my business because it makes sense to me. It is something I love to do, is to empower other people who stay in business. Now, why? Here's my why. Small business owners are the people that are going to keep this country lifted. It's not corporations. It's us. It's me and you. Yeah. We're going to make this thing work. But we got to stay in business to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are passionate about what we do. Big corporations may or may not be passionate about the specifics that they do, but small business owners are really passionate about what they do and the reason they started their business.
Exactly. And then you got to stay in love with it. Now, to stay in love with your business, you need support and systems, right? Without these things, it turns into a grind. No. Again, make your business work for you. Yes. Identify what do you need to succeed.
And it's going to be different for each person, right? Each business owner.
Exactly.
Just because what Laura uses works for her doesn't mean it's going to work for me. And what Dee uses for her business works for her and her specific business, but it might not work for me. You have to determine on your own exactly what those things are that's going to work for you and your specific business.
Exactly. You're right on point, Lisa. And what I see happening with business owners, they all assume it's always about money. I need money to do. You need money to make money. No, you need the right idea and you need the right system and support to grow your business. Are you growing awareness? Are you expanding? What is it that you're really looking to do? And a lot of times we haven't been taught that. That's the other thing. We have not been taught to properly understand how business runs, how it goes, because we've been workers, we've been, corporate America. I was in it for years, decades, actually. But when I became an entrepreneur, when I started Boone Consulting, my first contract was with Kraft Foods International. Wow. Very excited. And they asked me to come and do a workshop for them. And I was like, great, okay. And they agreed on the amount. And I was like, awesome, wonderful. Then I was like, now what? What do I do? I had no clue what to do next. And that's what I realized. I was like, wait a minute. There's a whole lot more to this. There's sales, there's marketing, there's customer service, it's bookkeeping. There's so much. So many different hats you have to wear as an entrepreneur that you did not have to wear as a corporate executive or, working for another company, because all you had to worry about was your core expertise. That's it.
Show up, do the work, and go home.
Yeah.
And
that's your core and you're good at it. But when you go into business, I know it was a shock when I started thinking about all this stuff used to be handled by someone else. Like,
yes.
Exactly. That's why you need support
Yeah.
and systems. You know, because without it, it turns into a grind. You're doing stuff that you never considered before at
It's not
all.
what you love to do. You started your business because you have a passion about what it is specifically you do.
Right.
But if you're spending all your time doing all these other things that we discovered when we became entrepreneurs, it's taking you away from that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's taking you away from your love and your why. And that hustle gets into it, and you're like, oh, I might as well go back to work, like that, to a job that you hate.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that living? Why did that become a thing? I just, it's like, oh, all right, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to school, you're gonna go to college. After you graduate, you're gonna get a good job, and you're gonna be there for the next 20, 30 years, or 50. Then you'll retire, you'll get a gold watch, and you'll retire in the country. Who came up with that plan?
Right.
I don't know.
Because it doesn't work.
But yeah, that's the ideal, I guess, plan that is taught as you are growing up. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember when I started working at home, and my family would just like come and peek around the corner. She's still here. Where's she gonna go work? It's like, they had to get used to it. And then when the pandemic hit, it was kind of like, well, they got used to me being at home.
Yeah.
And because they knew no one else was out there.
Yep.
But it is something that you have to, when I say support, I'm also recommending support from your family and friends, because it's different from what we've been taught.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so now, as a business owner, you have to really communicate lightly to your family or friends about what you're doing. Because what you don't want to do is cause confusion in their mind's eye.
Yes.
And then they start speaking against it. They're not your target market. That's the other thing.
No.
We have a tendency to want to sell our family and friends about our business, but they're not your target market. So that's why I say speak lightly about what you do. And then once they start to see your success, and that success can mean a better you as you are doing the work that you love, your energy, your passion, and purpose is a whole lot lighter. They'll enjoy you more. And, as a result, the opportunities are coming to you that never existed before when you were working, and they start to see the success.
Yes.
But do not depend on their opinions about what you're doing, because they'll take you right back to, go get a job. Go get a job.
That's true. They'll be asking you, why don't you have a job?
Right.
Exactly.
What do you do? She's back in that room doing something. I don't know what
She's doing something. I don't know what, but she's doing something.
she's doing something. She on that computer.
Like, we're really working.
Yeah, they can say that too. I want to have a shout out to Robert Jordan, who is also joining us today and live. Thank you so much, Robert, for being here with us. Dee, I want to give you the opportunity to share with everyone how they can get in touch with you.
Oh, cool.
Like to learn more and possibly work with you. Because
Oh,
what you have
yes.
to offer is very, very valuable, for sure.
Oh, yes. Oh, gosh, yes. I'm excited about that. My website is dboone, that's DEBOONE Info. That's my website. You go there and you'll see some of the things I'm doing. And when there's a great opportunity for you to click on the link in there to have a free 45-minute strategy session with me. And we will talk about your passions and your purpose, your business ideas, and really get a sense of, okay, what are my action items? What are my next steps? And going from there. Now, with that, one of the things that I love doing is helping business owners understand their next steps, but also how they can leverage the information that they're learning. A
Awesome.
lot of times we don't do that because we were taught once you go to school and you graduate, you're done.
Right.
Yep.
No, learning is an ongoing process. You know, our brains, when we stop learning, we literally start to deteriorate in our mind.
Mm. Yeah.
I've heard that.
And so, you know, we're like a plant. We're no different from a plant. We got to go outside, get some sun. We need water, you know, in order for our body to function. You know, so we have to continue to grow. And that's what this whole process is about for me, is helping business owners grow. So again, go to my website, dboone.info. And from there, you could go in, look at the different offerings that I have. And, you know, again, take advantage of my 45-minute strategy session and we'll really get into it. You know, you need the support. You can't be in business by yourself.
Right.
No, I don't recommend that either.
No, not at all.
And you're also on social media platforms, correct?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah,
I'm
just
all of
search
them.
for D-Boone. Again, it's DE, only one E versus two E's. So it's DEBOONE. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Alignable, TikTok, and so many other, Pinterest. Let's see what else.
Like she said, she's on all of them.
Neighborhood.
Right.
You're correct.
Neighborhood, Discord. I'm on. I'm on there. I'm in there. You can find me.
Wonderful.
Laura, you have any other questions or anything you'd like to add?
I know it's just exciting to meet you. I love your energy. You are, yeah, it's great. And that smile, just how you come across, definitely come do your consultation with her. Yeah, definitely.
Yes. We could all get a lot from D.
And I'm learning from you as because each business is also a learning opportunity for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think we learned, and I had these stuff that will say, I'm learning so much about that business working with that client. And I'm like, so that's then again another skill set. And then if you really find you like it, then you find more clients that are within that, kind of up in the air about what they really want to do. So
true. So true.
Love it.
I want to thank you so much, Dee, for being our guest today. This was so informative. You shared so much great information with us and our audience. Thank you, Laura, for being my co-host here today for our Tiger Eye Talk. I want to encourage everyone to join us again next month on the first Tuesday. It's first Tuesday of every month that we do Tiger Eye Talk. Thank you.
Thank you.